Hello, Crypto Growth fam. SHX is breaking out. It has crossed the 2 cents level, and it is about time that it has done this. And according to Ethereum over here, it will cross 3 cents today. Let's see how it goes. But folks, ever since we started covering SHX, if you remember it, it had 3 zeros, almost 303. So it is almost on its way to doing a 100x since the time we started covering it. I mean, this is surreal, folks. I mean, this is insane. One of the best investment decisions ever if someone had bought it around that 3.30 level, folks. This is awesome. Look at this. Mine crypto over here. SHX, this could be a nothing burger, but I've tracked this flow directly from the SHX token deployer through to Stronghold SHX.eth through to other wallets with outflows. Now look at the outflows. Crypto.com, Gemini, Coinbase, Kraken. Look at the names involved over here, folks. These are the connections that we're talking about. Now the different exchanges, I think they are interested in Stronghold. Look at this. Crypto.com, Gemini, Coinbase, Kraken. I mean, this is insane. Okay. So, SHX breakout loading. The chart is coiled tight. The fundamentals are even tighter. Stronghold isn't just a payment rail, it is the infrastructure for real world finance. And indeed, folks, it indeed is that new infrastructure for real world finance. It wants to transform the way we deal with merchants, we deal with businesses, we deal with small and medium enterprises, and how strong SHX banker has called it the bank, a bank, folks, an ISO bank. Look at this massive escrow like XRP 2017, built for liquidity, ISO ready and bank integrated, institutional rails locked and loaded, utility in insurance, gaming, payments, tokenization. All of them are a multi-trillion-dollar industry in and of itself. If you talk about tokenization, it is about to disrupt $16 trillion by 2030. If you talk about payments, it is disrupting trillions as well. If you talk about gaming, obviously, folks, we haven't truly explored the potential of gaming. We saw the play to earn era in 2021, where projects such as XC Infinity and others took over, but truly we haven't seen the true potential of gaming in blockchain. And SHX can provide that as well, and infrastructure, utility in insurance, price compression plus volume divergence equals classic breakout setup. So this is what you're talking about. And obviously, when a good project moves, it doesn't doubt itself again. It doesn't ask permission. If people are second guessing a good project, and then they basically tend to miss the move, folks. So yeah, look at this. SHX Army. What if ISO 20022 plus SHX escrow is Stronghold's ultimate power? Let's break down one of the most under-discussed but potentially game-changing moves. Let me share with you this post. This is really interesting. I'm sorry, yeah. ISO 20022 is set to power 80% of high-value payments globally by November 2025. So digest this, absorb this. 80% of high-value payments, and if a project is not ISO 20022 compliant, then obviously they will lag behind. Stronghold is already ISO ready. Look at this. They are not just using it, they are embedding it. Think of it as just a new payment format? No. ISO 20022 equals data-rich XML that carries structured fields, invoice numbers, tax IDs, legal entity info. This is what we're talking about, and these are the levels that Stronghold is maneuvering in. Stronghold's ISO 20022 edge is in theory, it is acquisition. In May 2024, Stronghold formally acquired 20022 Labs, pioneers in ISO 20022 messaging. Awesome. We've got a hidden alpha. ISO 20022's RMT LNF field allows 9,000 characters of structured remittance data. That is enough for itemized invoices, contracts, VAT codes, and others. Basically, it is the new backbone of finance and the way we conduct business, how we conduct transactions. It is a game changer. ISO 20022 uses UTF-8, so it supports names in Chinese, Arabic, Cyrillic, etc. So it is global. It is not just confined to a single language, region, or area. And timing is everything. FedNow goes ISO 20022 March 2025. Swift goes ISO 20022 November 2025. These are the levels that we're talking about, and it has got a first mover advantage as well when it comes to the banks and the financial infrastructure and every other of traditional organization like banks are scrambling to catch up, and projects like Stronghold are already there. StrongholdNet is dropping ISO 20022 SDKs and APIs. It means that plug-and-play support, it has it, built-in validation, instant compliance checks as well. Now, enter 60 billion SHX escrow. Locked into 60 Soroban smart contracts, 1 billion each for 5 years. Monthly releases rumored to be on the 15th, publicly trackable. Awesome. Basically escrow equals programmable scarcity. As you know that, yeah, the coins that they are not in circulation, they are basically stored in an escrow. People will take it, but the team cannot dump it, and this gives the investors a sense of security as well. So there are no inflation surprises. Everyone knows when the unlock schedule is. There are no behind the scenes dumps. Awesome. Every release emits events on Stellar's ledger. You can literally track it yourself via Stellar Scan. Okay, so while theory time, ISO's legal entity ID, plus Soroban transparency equals real-time AML screening. Imagine every payment auto-scanned. Awesome. Another ISO jam, meaning SHX payments could link to docs stored on IPFS or other decentralized systems. And let's not forget, Strongholds has deep ties with Stellar. Obviously, it is built on Stellar. Jed McCaleb has called it the corner store of the Stellar infrastructure. So it not only has deep ties, but it has connections that go way beyond just a merely small collaboration. Ripple was an initial investor in Stronghold infrastructure as well, both ISO 20022 leaders. One of Stronghold's own posts say ISO 20022 is essential for our operations, and it indeed is, folks. In the new era of finance, if a project is not ISO 20022 compatible, it won't stand the test of time. I know that a lot of you might say that not every ISO 20022 project will succeed, and I agree with that. Because for success, you need a team building, you need a team developing, you need real world use cases, you need utility. But obviously it is a good foundation. If a good project has this good foundation, that obviously it is a win-win situation for everyone. ISO 20022's data compliance structure plus SHX escrows transparent supply equals a platform banks can trust, number one, a token economy that is stable, number two, a roadmap that is regulator ready. This is what we're talking about, folks. So if you want to go even deeper, we already broke down how Genius Act could transform a lot for crypto, finance, and Stronghold. Let me like this. I do not know why it's so little likes. Let me bookmark this. Let me repost this as well because this is awesome. Look at this. Stablecoin law incoming, why it is huge for crypto and Stronghold. The Genius Act could transform finance. What the Genius Act does. 1:1 reserve requirement, stablecoins backed 100% by USD or treasuries. It is transparent, monthly public audits, and clear issuance rules. Compliance, fraud, and AML protections for safety. impact, builds trust, and powers innovation for builders like Stronghold Pay. Obviously, folks, the Genius Act is there to secure the investors, secure the holders, and make the crypto space, the financial space, much more safe, compliant, scalable, and secure. This is awesome. SHX is gearing up again. Look at this. 20x from here, it will go up to 59 cents. I mean, it's going to be insane, folks, the levels that it can achieve. If it goes on to basically kill another zero, that would be insane, folks, for sure. Okay. Look at this. Stronghold official has shared this post over here, July 23rd. There's a hidden code transforming global payments. It is called ISO 20022, and 90% of high-value transactions will use it by November 2025. Okay, it is not merely a buzzword. It is the real infrastructure shift, folks. So let's check this out. What Sean has to say.
What's the hidden code reshaping global finance while you're not looking? It's called ISO 20022, and by November 2025, 90% of high-value payments worldwide will be processed using this standard. Unlike typical technical standards that make minor adjustments, ISO 20022 rebuilds the entire foundation of global money movement. Current payment systems speak different languages. ISO 20022 creates a universal financial language that every institution understands. According to the Federal Reserve, the new ISO 20022 implementation for FedWire allows messages up to 25,000 characters when sending funds. This represents a substantial increase from the legacy format, enabling far more detailed payment information, better tracking capabilities, and fewer processing errors due to insufficient data. For you, this means much more detailed payment information, clear breakdowns of fees, and the ability to track transactions with precision previously impossible. While the richer data can contribute to more efficient processing, ISO 20022's true value is in the quality and completeness of transaction information, not necessarily dramatic speed improvements. And here's what most miss. Despite all the speculation, we don't actually see real blockchain-level ISO 20022 support in the market yet. The true integration between these standards and blockchain technology remains more theoretical than practical at this point. At Stronghold, we acquired 20022 Labs specifically to build that bridge between worlds. This hidden code isn't just changing how banks operate, it's fundamentally transforming who controls financial data and how quickly you can access your money. Next time your payment gets delayed, remember, the solution is already being built, and it's set to transform how financial data moves between institutions worldwide.
Awesome. Look at this. The financial revolution happening right under your nose, and you haven't realized it yet. It is called ISO 20022, and SHX, as you all know, is deeply integrated with it. It honestly feels like SHX is about to send to Valhalla. I don't think I've seen drop below 2 cents amidst the recent market downturn. A signal not to ignore. Awesome. Basically all the exchanges all at once for SHX. 7 years of catching up to do in a matter of months. Yeah, this is great. The road to 3.33 is here. Why SHX hits $21 in 2021 when, okay, so not know what this is. The real utility behind SHX, why Stronghold Pay is built different. Let me bookmark this for you future reference. We might cover this in the next video, next SHX coverage as to why SHX is built different. Anyways, folks, what do you guys think about Stronghold and its ultimate power? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by checking out Patreon by following the link in the description box below. Until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.